Top 5 best GBA emulators. If you want to play those old school Game Boy games which are often described as GBA games, then you would need an emulator for the PC to play those awesome old evergreen Game Boy Advance games and take benefits of the emulators to the fullest. Then you may be in search of a decent GBA emulators for your PC. Then you are at the right place, as we have added this extensive list of GBA emulators that work flawlessly on your PC to give you the best possible gaming experience. You may have already taken the benefits of our complete full package list of the awesome best GBA games of all time, which you would love to play. So if you have already gone through that list, then you would need this emulator to enjoy those Game Boy Advance games directly on your old favorite platform, which are your personal computers. Let's get started with this list of GBA emulator for the PC. Number 5. Cache GBA. It is also known as the Cache GBA emulator, and this is one of the top emulators for the Game Boy Advance system. The best thing Cache GBA is the fact that you're allowed to include connectivity with other Cache GBA emulators, so you can enjoy multiple games on multiplayer platforms, which is really a great addition. And one more thing to mention about this emulator is that it allows you to save. So it becomes a really perfect one of those who are always on the go and sometimes end up leaving the game hanging up. The multiplayer feature is really a great deal here. So how is it done? It can be done by mimicking the GBA link connectivity, which allows you to connect with other games via internet or just by using the local network too. This feature comes handy while playing the Pokemon game, as with this you can trade your Pokemon to fight with other trainers, and this can be done with the Pokemon games for GBA. The connectivity features doesn't end up here. You can also use this to play other games as well as take benefits to multiplayer gaming. The one thing that separates the Cache GBA from others is its amazing GBA emulation, the online connectivity editions. And one more interesting thing of the emulator is that it also works as the Nintendo DS emulator, where it is really a hard thing to find one Nintendo DS emulator for free these days. But this will do you work. You can play almost all the commercial Nintendo DS games with the Cache GBA emulator on your PCs. With the dual emulation capabilities, make this one of the tops of this list. Number 4. Bat GBA. This is one of the lightweight GBA emulators, which does you work without any hassle. With this, you can easily play all the commercial and non-commercial GBA ROMs and use it as your emulator for your PC. Bat GBA is actually a very old emulator you may find in this list. It is now more than a decade old. Still, it performs very great, and you would use it without any problems. On this emulator, all emulated games work perfectly with no hiccups on frame drops to let you enjoy your favorite games on the PC directly. In order to play the games in this first emulator, you would need only the original BIOS files, and you can obtain these BIOS files easily just by searching on Google. You will find a lot of files for the games there, so you use them on the emulators and enjoy your favorite Game Boy Advance games on these emulators. Number 3. Boycott Advance. It is the best option you can go with if you don't want to deal with the complex setup sometimes. Boycott Advance will let you install it without much work or no work at all. It is one of the most easy to use and simple GBA emulators out there in the current market. You will find the GBA emulators for the PC in various lists of best emulators out there in the world of the web. This one will always be there along with the Visual Boy Advance, which is another great option and probably the best option out there. We will be getting more details below. If you don't want to spend your hard-earned bucks on buying the GBA system, then this is definitely one of those best GBA emulators you can use to play your other GBA games. It also supports full sound emulation, which gives an amazing experience while you're playing your game. This also has that save and load feature, which is needed in case you lose any progress. And not only that, this one supports joystick and joypad too, so you can get the best gaming experience possible. Boycott Advance is a Java applet that works online in your browser, so you can play your GBA titles without any problem. Number 2, Visual Boy Advance. This emulator has many stories around it because the developer of this great GBA emulator gave up. This was the best choice till 2004, but after the developer behind this iconic emulator gave up on it, and because of which it led to many versions of the VBA emulator developed by other different developers, and now finally the VBA M is the all new latest version in this series, and it came up with more and more features, which is giving gamers and all the new experiences to play the GBA games. When it comes out to the support, then the emulator support GB, GBC, and GBA ROMs, which is more than enough to enjoy favorite games to the fullest. Visual Boy Advance has the most features included save/load, and it has one more addition with which you can actually speed up your gameplay with a single button. You can export all your saved files and play them in other emulators as well. This one also has a joystick support to give you a better gaming experience. And at last, the full screen mode lets you enjoy your favorite Game Boy game, but with the graphics, as you know that the games were the smallest screen sizes.
Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, but before we unveil our top choice, you guys should check out Curse. They offer a no lock-in contract and a 90% revenue share. If you're a YouTuber and you upload gaming content, highly recommend checking out this YouTube network.
Number 1, Rascal Boy Advance. This is another very simple Game Boy emulator you can go with. This is one that has extra additions also, and its latest multiplayer plug has made it much better than many other GBA emulators out there, with which you can connect up to 4 different emulators together online to get the best multiplayer experience of your favorite Game Boy Advance games. And this one feature, online connectivity, makes it the best emulator out there, and it plays almost all the commercial GBA titles without any problems at all. So if you were in search of the best GBA emulators for the PC, then above this list will help you, and you can enjoy classic Nintendo GBA games and get those memories back. And these are the top best possible GBA emulators ever created for the PC.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Punch that subscribe button right in the nose if you haven't done so already. And also, if you don't know, we have an email list where you sign up once and you're entered into a giveaway every single month. We're giving away cool tech products. I'll leave a link to the email list down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like on it as well. I'm out. Peace.